Yo, what is up? Basically, this is my first ever career mode that I'm recording for YouTube. Don't know why, just came about one day. So, as you can see on the screen, today we're going to be doing Chelsea, because my club. I've got, obviously, the board expectations on the screen here, which is critical domestic success, critical continental, not in Europe, critical brand exposure, very low financial and very low low youth development. I'm ignoring all of these. Yep, that's right, I'm just ignoring all of it. Basically, I'm setting my own expectations. So, firstly, we're going to do 2 seasons, maybe 3, depending on how it goes. First season, we're going to win the league. Broad statement, I know, it's happening. We're going to win the league. Because we're not in Europe this season, don't really have any continental success. I'm not going to move myself into the Champions League. I'm just going to play it normally, because when we win the league, we'll go straight in after. So in the second season, we're going to win the Champions League. Yep, we're going to win the Champions League. However, the youth development on here is low. It's very low. I'm setting that as a high priority. I want to bring in all the youth that we have, and maybe some more. So for the first season, I'll be rocking out with a good team, winning the league. Our team, a few changes here and there, but I'll be having a backup team as well. And that team will be 75 rated and under, depending on who they are, 20 years and under. I'm going to be doing youth scouts, I'm going to be getting youth players in, I'm going to be using our players that we already have, going to recall some on loan. You'll see as we get into it. So first of all, we're going to pick our manager. I think everyone goes with this manager, so I'm going to do it. And we're going to be the shirt and tie kind of manager. I'm going to call my name Jay. And a crease. And I'm English. So we're going to play it on world class. We're going to do 5 minutes. We're going to play it in sterling. And yeah, we're going to put this on just for, just so you can see the real life fixtures. But as you can see, 10th last season, EuroLeague, Champions Cup, we're just not in it. We're not going to disable the first window. I've done it in other career modes that I've done, and I've kind of enjoyed it. But no, not today. Okay, so we're here on the screen. I am going to do the pre-seasons, however, I'm not going to play any of them. I'm going to put in a weakened team, going to go for the one for the most money, and I'm going to sim all the games. This episode, probably next episode, maybe even a third, all transfers. We're going to focus really hard on transfers. There'll be training, player training, but there won't be any gameplay, I don't think. I might change my mind halfway through, I might not. So first thing we're going to do is we're going to look at the squad. This may take a bit of time, but I'm actually going to build the squad live so you can see my thoughts and everything behind it. So first thing, Conte's got this good formation. Not too upset with it. I am going to keep it, but I'm going to change it to the 4-3-3 attacking. I don't know when that is. This one. So we're going to have Hazard on the left wing, and we're going to have Willian on the right wing. Willian, Batshuayi, and Zuma are my 3 favourite players. So they are going to be in the squad at all times. Maybe not Batshuayi so much. Well, you'll see why. So we're going to have Hazard and Willian and Costa to start the season. We're then going to have Oscar, Fabregas, and Kante. I've taken out Matic. I've got nothing against Matic. I think he's a great player on his day. When it's not his day, he can be a catalyst. Yeah. Our 2 centre-backs are going to be David Luiz and Kurt Zouma. Kurt Zouma, currently out injured, might be back by the time this is up. Don't think he is. I love him. I love him so much. He's amazing. We need to just put him in the team. He's got great potential, young, 80 rated, 21 years old. David Luiz, it's FIFA. David Luiz, he's got to be in the team. He's also one of my favourite players in world football as well, but he's just got to be in the team. So, right back, a spot we need to improve drastically and quickly. So what we're going to do is we're going to keep Ivanovic in there for the moment, I think. What we're actually going to do is put Alonso there, who is a left mid on this game. Don't know why they did that, but he can play left back. We're going to put him there, and we're going to put Azpilicueta on the right. And we're going to search for a new right back in the transfer market. Courtois. My feelings on Courtois are very mixed at the moment. I love the guy. I love him. But what he's been saying about the club and his performances recently, I'm going to keep him in the career just because he is Courtois. He's 89 rated at the age of 24 for a goalkeeper. There's no reason not to keep him in there. I'll do the subs and reserve off screen. You don't really need that. And my second team I'll also do off screen. But this is going to be the starting team. However, because we're going to search for a new right back, Azpilicueta is going to go left back. Alonso's our backup left back. Sorted. I don't want Ivanovic. I do not want Ivanovic at the club. He's going to be going, so we're going to need to sign a new backup right back, because Kane, he's decent, but 22 at 70 rated, it's not too bad, but I just don't see me using him. Aina, he really impressed me in pre-season, so he'll stay. He'll be like the third choice right back. But we're going to sign 2 new right backs and a cam. Now Oscar, this season his performances have been amazing, mostly. Last season, season before that, he's been in for 3 seasons now, I think, maybe 4. Don't crucify me. He's a very on and off player. He's a lot like Matic. On his day, well beaten. Off his day, take him out of team. He won't do anything. He won't run. He can't pass the ball. He can't shoot. But he will, unless we can trade him, he will be our backup. Which an 83 rated Oscar as a backup, not too bad. Diego Costa. Now, there were rumours flying around that he doesn't want to be at the club. And he's in brilliant form this season. But last season, I don't know, it wasn't that great. I am going to stick with him. Up until January is going to be my definite point. If he doesn't impress me up until January, then we'll look for another striker. But at the moment, we're going for Cam, 2 right backs, and possibly a backup right mid. Because we have 2 left mids, Moses and Pedro. I don't have anything against playing Moses as right mid, but I like to have a good right mid in that actual position. So, yeah, that's the team done. Before we get into the transfer market, we're going to actually take a look at what the club want us to achieve, but we've already gone over that briefly, so it won't take too much time. They want us to get far in the Asian Cup, whatever, pre-season, no one actually cares. Shirt sales, they want us to earn 170 million in shirt sales. We're going to sign a big player to make that happen. Yep, transfer market's over, whatever. Okay, so this is what they really want us to do. Youth development, grow 1 youth academy by 5 points. Now I already know what I'm going to do with that. I've already explained it with you. I am going to be doing that. I'm going to be doing more than 1. I'm going to be making a really good team. Yep, 170 million from shirt sales and brand exposure. Financial, no one cares, we've got bare P. Domestic success. They want us to win the league. I want to win the league. They want us to win the FA Cup. I want to win the FA Cup. I also want to win the Capital One Cup. I also want to win the pre-season cup. I want to win everything that we are involved in this season. Continental success, win the Champions Cup 2 seasons. So that's this season and next season. I'm going to do that. We're going to win the Champions League next season. Trust me. So, they're kind of agreeing with me, if you look at it that way. But youth, I really want to focus on the youth. Because we've got so many good players that we just don't give a chance. And I feel like we should. I can't deal with the scouting reports, they really annoy me. So, we'll have a look. We have got very good ones. But I don't use that. Because I like to go off my knowledge of world football, which isn't the greatest, I'm going to be honest. It isn't fantastic, isn't number 1. But I do know a bit about the world football, so I will be doing that. I won't be using the GTN at all. So first thing we're going to do is we're going to go into hiring our scouts in this episode. 4-star, 5-star isn't too bad. The judgment is what is important. So we're going to sign him up, send him to England when he comes through. We've got another 4-star, 5-star. We'll send him to Turkey. And we've got another 4-star, 5-star. Really nice. And we might send him to Switzerland. Let's have a look. So England. We're going to send him away for 9 months. And we're going to make him look for anything. Anything he wants, anything we're good at. We're going to make him look for it. Turkey. If I go to Turkey, I might look for some technically gifted. That's not Turkey. There you go. 9 months again, so the whole season pretty much. If I look for technically gifted players, because Turkish players are quite good on the ball, so might get some good ones there. And this Switzerland scout, I don't really want to send him to Switzerland. So what I am going to do is I'm going to send him to Spain for 9 months, again, for anything. Anything they want, anything they can say, they can come back. And we're going to build a super youth squad. Okay, so right backs. I've got 1, 2, maybe 3 in my mind that I really want. So we're going to start making offers now. Our first one is going to be for Carvajal. There you go, Danny Carvajal. In my opinion, best right back in the world. But that's debatable. So we're going to add him to shortlist and we're going to inquire first of all. Next one is going to be Alessio Florenzi. I think it's Alessio. Okay, might not be. Let's just go Florenzi. Make that. Oh, it was Alessandro. Close enough. Roma right back. I used him so much last year in career mode. He was probably my favourite right back in the game. I played him anywhere because his stats are so rounded. Anyone that gets injured, just stick Florenzi in there and he'll be fine. He's got the pace to play on the wings. He's got the passing to play in midfield. He's got the defending to play in anywhere in the defence. Just don't put him in goalkeeper and you'll be fine. You never know. Probably could play there. And the last one is Bellerin. Now, I think Bellerin is a great right back. He's really up there already at the young age of 21. But I want to sign him, but I don't want to sign him. I think he's going to be a very, what's the word? A very overused kind of signing, in my opinion. So we'll inquire for all 3 of them and we'll see what happens. Because that is our #1 priority so far. And they're straight back. Carvajal, 38 million. I don't know if I really want to pay 38 million. I reckon we can budget that down to around 27 million. I'll be happy about that. 27 to 30, anywhere between 27 and 32. Good to go. Florenzi, 32. Now we can get him for probably about 25, 27. So that I'm leaning towards that. And Bellerin, I'll just give them money and they'll be able to do it. So scouts are on their way. We're actually going to put our first offers in. So as I said, we're going to try for about 27 million. They want 38, so we'll try 28. We'll try 28 million. 10 million under what they said. But he is a squad rotation player. I don't know why he's a squad rotation player, but whatever. Florenzi. Now they wanted 32, so we'll try 24. I've got the money. I've got a lot of money to spend, but I just want to, penny pinch. There's nothing against it, so I might as well. Bellerin, just offer a 9 million on him. Don't see why not. Should come back and counter offer. If they really don't want him to leave, then they won't. But again, he's not my top of my priority list, but it'd just be nice to have as a backup. So we've actually got our first game in the pre-season now against Al Khalil. I'm going to make a second team and I'll get back to you once I start. Okay, so got my second team here. I'll just briefly go over it with you and explain why. Just very quick because it is only our second team. Got Moses on the left. He's decently quick. He's got decent stats. 25 at 77. Could do better. Probably will look in the market or again use our youth scouts, bring them up. Batshuayi. Pedro. Now, I have nothing against him, Pedro, because I want that right wing, and I've got a few in mind. But I'm obviously not going to tell you because we'll go into transfer market. But Pedro could be on his way out because at 28, this is supposed to be youth, second team. Not really going against it. Now, three midfielders going to have Chalobah. I think that's how you say his name. I really rate the guy in real life, and I don't actually know how to say his name. It's really annoying. We're going to have Van Ginkel, who I want to get involved as much as I can because I know how good this guy can be. And probably my second favourite youth player at the team, behind Batshuayi, Loftus-Cheek. Loftus-Cheek, I can't express how much I want him to do well. I want him to break through to the first team. So he'll be getting training, he'll be getting games regularly, he'll be on the bench so he can come on, getting through. We've got Alonso, who we've previously discussed as the backup left back. Two centre backs are Cahill and Terry. Now, the youth scout is hopefully going to bring us two good centre backs. If not, we'll go into the market and get some youth ones. But we've got Zuma and we've got David Luiz as our starting two, and Zuma is a youth centre back. And we've always got Miazga, who I think we can recall. I haven't actually checked yet, but I think we can, so we'll try it. And we've got Todd Kane. I think his name's Todd. I don't know why I said Todd. I don't actually think it is now. Oh god. We'll figure it out later. I don't know why I said Todd. We've got Kane that's right back, because I was going to put Aina there, but I do want to give him some more training first before I throw him directly in. So he'll be on the reserves and the subs until he gets really good. And there's no reason to take Courtois out. So that's my second team. And we're going to go straight into this tournament. We're going to sim the game and see how well we do. So we'll watch it out. I don't normally watch it out, but don't see why not. And Hazard used the wrong team. Fabregas gets injured. Brilliant. It's a 3-0. I'll make sure to use the second team next time. It's too late now. But we'll just sim this because we've won. We've won 5-0. So, oops, my bad, whatever. We'll just make sure that that's the default team. Because normally, last year, it would just select it because you've been on it. Obviously not this year. Now we've got two messages back. Fabregas out for 6 weeks because I did that. Not too bothered about it though. We've got players and Matt's got too much ban. He's not planning to play him again in this. So it's alright. Now I'm just going to set up my training. I'll be back in a sec. Okay, so that's what I'm going to do for training. I probably won't show you again until I mix it up, but that's going to be my training sessions for the majority of the season, I'm guessing, until we get our youth scouts up. So, pretty crap results, going to be honest, pretty crap. But it's not important, we've got the whole season to develop them. And we're going to sim to this second game now. Okay, so Bellerin, they want more. Now, I'm not going to go for Bellerin. Unless one of these two really don't... Never mind, they've both gone through. That's pretty good. Now Carvajal, he's 24.83, and he's just a solid right back. So he's my first choice. Although Florenzi last year, he was amazing, play anywhere, the versatility on him is crazy. Carvajal is just the better right back. So, and he's younger and a better overall. So, might as well, we'll give Florenzi what he wants, and we won't give him a squad role. Whichever one comes back first, we'll then decide then, more in depth. Zuma wants to play the match. However, again, second team, I don't want him to get injured, so I'm not actually going to risk him playing, because injuries in this game are just way too much. Now we are going to sim it, and we have actually got the second team this time, so against Melbourne victory, let's see what we can do. Should be able to win. Okay, so we're watching it through now. Nothing's happened in the first 20 minutes, and Pedro's got a goal. Nice, so we're 1-0 up. Should comfortably ease this game, to be honest. Batshuayi now getting a goal. Good, nice to see from him. They're getting a yellow card. A few subs here and there. 70 minutes gone now, and we're still 2-0 up. 3-0 up now. Diego Costa's come on and scored. Did he come on from my... Okay, Costa on the left wing. Could work. Assistant manager thinks it should. Whatever. So we're going to check in the office now. Got a transfer for Diego Costa. Now, he's 27 and he's 85 overall. there are young strikers that I do want to look at. So Diego Costa, I'm not fully against selling him, but it has to be for a big price. Big price. So Wolfsburg, as much as that is a good offer, I want 70 million. Otherwise, he's not leaving. There's no reason to sell him, and see, I'm just not going to do it. We've got a transfer for Courtois for 66 million. As I said, he's going to be our keeper. He's 24.89, so I'm just going to reject everything. He's not leaving. Unless he says he wants to leave, like he does in real life all the time, then we're not going to sell him. International management. Carvajal is accepted, but we are going to wait for the Florenzi deal to come through. And we've got some messages in our inbox now. Diego Costa, not worth it, that's fine. Now Florenzi and Carvajal both accepted. So Florenzi is 1 year older, 1 overall less. I'm going to go Carvajal. He's the better right back. I have to get solid right back in if I'm going to compete. So Carvajal's come in. Florenzi, sorry mate, but you're off. So first field done, and we're going to have a look at how that affects the team now. So that's our team now. So Carvajal slots in really nicely at right back. Azpilicueta at left back. So an 84 and an 83. Bit of training, maybe, probably not. He'll grow automatically anyway, so that's fine. Fabregas will be there, but he is injured, so probably have to be Matic, or I might even start Loftus-Cheek and drop back Oscar. But I have noticed an issue. Our squad now is almost full. I think we're allowed one more line, and then that's it. So it's 4 players. So I am going to start transfer listing, loan listing some players to get them out of the club. Not to get them out, just to make room for someone else. But yeah. But actually, that's where I'm going to leave it today. So that's the first episode done. First episode on my channel. Yeah, hope you enjoyed it. And